everyone. This is Alert Day Trading. The purpose of this video is to journal my trades so I can refer back to them and see if I've made any mistakes and try to duplicate good behavior. So I was looking at NNVC. I kind of had my eye on it early in the morning. It was, moving nicely, but as it broke above $10, that's where I got really interested. So if you look at the 1 minute chart, broke above $10 and it went all the way up to about $10.90. So I thought, okay, we just had almost $2 worth of a move, more like $1.50. So I thought maybe we could get a repeat of the previous days. On the daily chart, you'll see I had a nice move from about 350 all the way up to 1370. Came all the way back down, but then it ended up having a nice move all the way up to $17. Now it's back down to about $8, $7.60, and now it's pushing back higher. So I'm thinking, okay, we're going to get another move. So I get interested as the price broke above 10. Waited for a pullback. I wait for the first red candle to close. And if the high of that candle fits into my risk to reward ratio, meaning I usually use the 9 EMA as my stop loss. So that means that if the high of this candle is 1066 and the EMA was about 1018, it's about 50 cents. So I'm looking at least to get to $11 here. And that's 40 cents from 1065, less than 40 cents. So that doesn't fit into my risk to reward. So I'm waiting for another red candle to close if I want to get in. So here's the second red candle. So now this is looking much better. So the low ended up being, of this candle, we have 1046 the high, and the low 1018, 1019. That's 25 cents of possible risk. And my goal is to get to about $11. So that's about 54 cents from this high. So that fits into my 1-2 risk to reward. So the next candle did not break that high. So now I'm looking at this candle to get in. So let's see, we have 1040 to 1006. So in this case, we have about 40 cents of stop loss. So my risk to reward ended up being 1-to-1 on this trade. So that's my mistake right there. I was hoping for a break above 11, but still. My rule is to stick to a 1-to-2 risk to reward and up to the first level of resistance. And I didn't do that, but I got in the trade anyway as it broke above this area. So if we look back here, my entry was at 749, which was right around here. So I said before in a previous video, I don't like to buy right below the 50-cent mark. So even though the high of this candle was 1040, I'm going to keep my entry point above 1050. And my stop loss will remain the same, so my share size will be a little bit less than ideal. So I'm sticking to my at least 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Again, that was a mistake of mine, so I'm going to make sure not to do that again. And I did make another very big mistake here. So as the price went all the way up to a high of 1090, I was hoping to get a little bit more to $11. So I did not take profit here. And I was about to press the button. I saw it hit 1090 and right away it went right below. So I was hoping for another push. And then we had this big red candle here all the way to 1046. And I was hoping, and the other clue was the look at the volume. It was less than the previous high's volume. So that was a big indicator that this red candle was not good. So I ended up getting stopped out for a small loss because as the price went up, I raised my stop loss to closer to break even. And that was it. So it started to downtrend, got stopped out probably around over here. So I didn't save that much of loss, but at the same time, I did give up that much profit by not scaling out as it hit some resistance. So that's my mistake. So 2 big mistakes there. Did not follow my 1-to-2 risk to reward and did not scale out as price hit resistance. But I did follow my stop loss rules. So it ended up being a very small loss, and which is good. That's very important. But I do need to improve on my scaling out and my risk to reward criteria. Okay, I hope that helps you. Again, my goal for this video is to journal my trade, and if you can learn from them, from my mistakes, and from any good behaviors I do as well, then that's great. I'm not giving any advice, but hopefully you can learn from my mistakes and my successes. Good luck and have a great day.